What's up, guys? This is Teddy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This video, we're going to be doing claim CRUD. Kind of like a cool word there, claim CRUD. But that's what we are going to be doing. And the first thing that we need to do, we need to make what's called a claim store. So kind of like one of the things that you do, or the thing that you do whenever you want to make like a custom claim or you want to add your own claim. Typically, it's customary to make a claim store, and claims can be very confusing. Not gonna lie, claims can be very confusing, but we're gonna try and make it simple. And what we're gonna do is come in here. We're gonna go public static. We're gonna have a list of claim, and then what we're going to do is we're going to just call it claim list. Then we are going to new up a list of claim, and need to go ahead bring this into here. And while we're here, let's go ahead and take a look inside of the claim. And what we are doing, typically what you see is you see this value type, and it initializes just kind of what it looks like. It's initializing a new instance of claims. And here in our claim store, what we are going to do is we're going to come up here and just go ahead come in and pass in the key value of create and create. And we're going to go down here and new claim, and we're going to have edit, and we are going to have edit just right here, and we're going to go down and we're going to do the exact same thing. Okay, then we have delete, then we have delete. Then what we are going to do is go into our user controller, and we are going to make the get endpoint for this. And this is going to be one of the most difficult parts of the course, so hang in there. I know that this is going to be difficult, and doing CRUD on claims is incredibly pretty complex. Maybe not incredibly, not the most complex thing I've ever done, but it is very difficult. So just kind of hang in there. So first, got to bring this in. I think we have some kind of IntelliSense error. Then what we want to do, because we are managing user claims, going to go get that user out of the user manager. So we have find by ID, and we are going to pass in that string user ID, and let's call it a user ID. And we can have user ID right here, and I've spelled that wrong. So next, null check. So we have null. We're going to go down here, and we're going to have return not found. Then we're going to go here, bar existing, and we're going to check for existing user claims. So we're going to go user here. And the great thing about our user manager is we have nice little methods on here to get claims. So we're going to have get claims async, and we're going to pass in the user. And this is going to return a list of all the claims. A neat little method that is going to save you a lot of time, because claims are really hard. It's really difficult to get the claims out without that. So we're going to go down here, and then we're going to essentially just create this view model. So we're going to go user ID, and I don't even have this yet, so we need to go into our view model up here, and we're going to go just call it user claims view model. Okay, and now let's go ahead and actually create it. So let me see here. I'm not really sure. I thought I created this a little bit ago, but I guess I didn't. And now what we need to do is come in here. We need to go into our constructor, and we're going to make essentially what we're doing is just we're making our own little data structure for this. We could make it so that maybe we could just bring the user claim in by themselves, but it's easier to kind of new things up just like this. So we still need a couple more things we need to do. We need to go in here, give this user ID. Then we need to go down here and we need to create a list of user claim. Then go in here, claims. Let's see here. Next, gonna go down here and we're gonna actually create that user claim. So we're gonna go public class user claim. Then go down here, we're gonna bring prop. We're gonna have a nice little string. Then we're going to have the claim type. Then we're gonna go down here and we're going to have is selected, and accidentally deleted it. Prop bool is selected. And this needs to be claims because that is a list of that. And I think now we can actually bring this in. So bring in our user claims view model. We've got a nice little data structure to hold our user claims in. Okay, and so let's go ahead, let's start finishing out the rest of this. This is probably one of the most confusing parts. And essentially, we are going to check for the claims in our claim store. So we're gonna have this claim store, we're gonna have our claims list. Remember, we brought that in statically. And what this is gonna do is it's actually going to go in check inside the user existing claims for any claim that's within our claims list. And if that's confusing, I totally understand. So if you just want to, feel free to follow along. So here, we're gonna bring in our user claim, then come down here. Okay, and then we're gonna have our claim type, and then come in claim type. And this is not supposed to be this. It's just supposed to be a good old regular claim within our security. And I think it's fun just to kind of go in and take a look at these things. So here we have our binary reader, then we actually have our claim subject. Then down here we have claim type. So you can see that that's kind of what that is. That really didn't explain anything, but I don't know, maybe it did. So now we got to go inside our existing user claims, and then this is where we're going to do like the actual check. So we're going to go in here, we're going to c.type is equal to claim.type. Okay, and then we want to go in. So if there is one, that's when we're going to set it to is selected. So we're going to is selected is equal to true. Okay, then we're going to add it to the actual model. So this is what's going to actually return all of these claims to the view so that we can actually edit them, act on them, and do what we please. So go here, go return, then we're gonna go view, then we're going to return the model. Whew. Okay, so now we need to actually, this is the get, so we need to go in and actually create a button so that, and I think we already did. I think we actually already did. Make sure that, so we're gonna go to our roles, going to go in here, and this is going to be the edit the claim button. So now we need to actually create the view for it. So here, and I'm going to add manage claims to the view. So go down here, manage claims, and we're not going to do any HTML on this. You can just go ahead and paste this in, And you have to do this actual for loop right here because the claims type is actually a rather strange data structure. So you actually have to use a real for loop on it. You can't just use a for each. So let's go ahead and check it. Looks like we're having some issues being able to get to the claim. So manage claims. Let's check the controller, see what's going on here. So we have a get right here. So let's go into our user and check and see if the issue is in there. So button, submit, manage claims. So it's just supposed to be claims. So go in here. Go into users. Look at our claims, and would you look at that? And we don't have our post endpoint actually wired up, so let's go ahead and start working on that. The way that we're going to do that is we're just, as always, in every other single video, we're just going to have just a good old post down here, and go ahead and validate anti-forgery token, public async task, action result. Then we're gonna go here, manage claims. Then we'll have our user claims view model. Go ahead and reuse this view model right here. View model. And I'm just gonna call that view model so we don't have such a long name. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead, as always, we're going to go get our user. So we'll go user manager, and we're going to find by ID async, and we're going to reach into our view model and get the user ID. Then do a null check and return not found. Then we're going to go down here. We're going to go actually get our claims. So await user manager, and it's not, I think it's just going to be called user. I don't know why I named it that. And then we have get claims async, so we can just toss in our user just like this, and it'll go get our claims. So we go var result is equal to await user, and then we're going to remove claims. So remove claims async user. So got that. So that's going to remove our old claims. And I think that something is wrong here. So claim cannot convert get claims async. So here, let me see. We'll come back to that here in a second. So go result.succeeded, go return view, then we have user claims view model. Or let's just have the view model. View model. That's what we are going to return. And I'm going to look at this very quickly, see if I can't get. So claims. User claim. User claim. So this is returning a list. Remove claims. Oh, remove claims. There we go. Sorry. Okay, so now we go down here. That was the issue. I had it user remove claim as opposed to remove claims. Simple, but kind of stupid mistake. So now we need to go down here and we need to add the claim. So we have go here, then we're going to put in our user, then we're going to reach into our view model, and we're going to actually find the claims that are selected. So we go in here, claims, and we're going to go where, in here, u dot is selected, and if it is what we want, then we want to go in here and we want to do a projection of a new claim. So go in here, new claim, c dot claim type, and we're going to go c dot check is c dot is selected. C is selected. I'm gonna go over here, and then we're going to convert this to string. C.claim type. I'm going to bring this down so it doesn't look like doo-doo. Okay, looks like there is. And what I'm going to do, just to kind of save us time, I've actually got this in my GitHub. I'm going to come over here and just bring this over. Then come down here, view model, looking good. Okay, then we're going to check if the result is successful. Result dot succeeded. Then we go down here, return view dot view model. And if it's not successful, but if it is, we're going to redirect back to the index. Redirect to action, name of, index, and hopefully this should do our upsert. So we're going to go in here, go to our claims, and let's see if we can edit it. Boom! Works like a charm. Next is going to be custom policies, and then after that, that should be pretty much it. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and as always, thank you for watching.